Welcome back to episode 3 of Eternal Craft. In this episode, we're finally going to get to what I promised you, that witch hut. But first, we got to set up a central storage unit for the whole industrial district that I'm going to be building. So, without further ado, let's go. Get that done. Yeah. Well, two things. I started building this storage unit in the wrong spot. Needed to be some blocks that way, behind the camera. And the other thing is the nether. I need to show you the linking up of that portal. So let's show you what happened there. Okay, I already started working in the nether here. What I'm trying to do is actually go up to the nether ceiling, the roof, and then I'm going to ender pearl through, because I have a dude in that hole that I'm going to trade with, and ender pearl through the roof, and then I'm going to build a portal up there, and then I'm going to link that portal with the portal I came in. So everything's on the ceiling, and then I'll end up doing the bedrock break trick, and then be able to come back. So I'm gonna keep you on and just keep recording what's going on in case I croak or whatever. Other than that, I'm gonna be kind of quiet right now. So. Now it's time to figure out the nether roof coordinates to link up with the other portal, and then should be good to go. I forgot to break it. That sucks. I have 17 levels. The wife has 12. Alright, well, I'll figure that out when I get to it. Okay, so went to a site called maximumfx.nl portal or site /portal /en/. It's basically you just Google coordinate calculator basically, and put the coordinates of the portal, the outside portal, at -459, 153. That's where I put it, and it equates to -58, and z is 19. So I must go to that in Minecraft. I will be decorating this a lot later, making it look a little better and that sort of thing. Right now, this is just temp. So when I want to build some farms on the roof, I can. And where did my flint and steel go? Why can't I throw that? Whew, that was close. Oh, it was on my hotbar. Ha! Powers of observation. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Made it. Now. Okay, well, as you can see, there's the storage unit. Now, I should point out here where you see the logs, that will be a different color. I was just doing it for initial, see what the design would actually be. It's gonna be pretty cool once it's done. I'm not gonna give it away what it's actually gonna look like. So, but you'll have to stay tuned and keep watching. But yeah, now that that's done, you know, gotta finish up gathering up those materials for that witch hut that we gotta get done. Because once that's done, then we can finally get to work on all those farms and stuff we all want to see. So let's get that started and get going. And we should be done. Yes, we should be. Well, that's done. There's the witch hut in all of its glory. As you can see, there it is. So let's go check out and see how much materials we get at for, I AFK'd for about 3 hours. So let's go see what we can get. All right, let's go look. There we go. So what I'm expecting is quite a bit here. It's pretty good. Pretty, it's not the most efficient one in the world, but it do its trick. And then there's plans here to have all the materials and stuff from this one to go, from all the farms to go to that central storage unit over there. So here's what the room looks like. So the actual farm, so that's full. That's about a half a chest. That one's full. That's about a quarter of a chest. So you can see plenty of redstone. Redstone for days. I shouldn't need redstone anytime soon. Getting some spider's eyes and stuff like that for some potions later on. So it's pretty good. This is the room. This is some excess materials and stuff. So as you can see, works pretty good. Should give me all the redstone I need for the rest of the season. But yeah, so we are good to go. Man, now that the witch hut's done and stuff, I can kind of talk over about kind of the design a little bit. You've seen one, you kind of seen them all because they're all pretty well designed the same. So if you look in here, each one of these on a timer will fill up with water while releasing it. The witches will spawn on each one of these little platforms, get pushed in here, and then the mine carts entity cram them because there's 24 of them right there. Ethos clock here on a certain time that causes each one of these things to fire off. Repeater at the first one. Second one didn't need it because of the distance, but the third one I did just to make sure, because this upper one here is kind of getting low in power. When it turns on, you can see that it's a lighter color than the rest of them. So there it goes, a little lighter. Actually, that one's actually pretty good, so probably should have put one there. But anyway, overall it works good. There's no glaring issues. Again, this is going to have a special treatment done too as time goes on, once I get all the other structures set up and stuff up here. But yeah, so there's the redstone for you if you want to repeat this in your world. Just, like I said, a little simple ethos clock. So if I go back to actual view here and come over here, 17. That's all that's in there, and it's just 17 little nuggets from my farm. The AFK spot. We'll come up here. No spoilers. Let's look this way. The wife's working on her starter house, so I don't want to ruin that. So it's kind of a ways up here. It's I believe it's 180 blocks, 181, something like that. Up. That's just to make sure it doesn't, the areas where mobs can spawn, we don't want them to spawn there. We only want them to spawn in the hut. So helps with rates. But we're up high enough that the mobs underground won't spawn. So we come up here. I did this because there is an issue. I didn't want somehow, some way, like creepers or something climbing this, and then without the trap door here, like you can just keep climbing and stop right there. And then maybe, I've never had it happen, but I'm paranoid. If this wasn't here, they could just climb up and blow me up. So yeah. I'm going to stay up here for the next night or so to let this run and get more materials and stuff out of the witch hut. Other than that, I hope you like what you've seen, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And if you have any suggestions, put it down in the comment sections. Any questions, concerns, anything like that, I will reply back, and hope to see you in the next one.